what we're going to look at today is something a bit different. So I've actually went online and I went to a website called mecabricks.com, and it's something that's just it's a something a bit fun, something maybe obviously just a weekend of developing skills and obviously looking and branching out at different types of CAD modelling. This one is very similar to something like Tinkercad that you may have used before. I know you probably certainly have used Autodesk Inventor, especially with myself within the department. So you may recognise some of the features, but we'll have a wee dive in and have a look how we could potentially use this to try and develop some more of our CAD skills. So it's clicking off by starting now. Now, just before that, you'll see I've already logged in and created an account. You can also do that in your own personal account for your Glow account. The only difference being the fact that you can begin to save the model and render it as well. So start now to dive in. So as you can see, whereas with Inventor you're given three axes, this one you're given just the first flat axis or work plane to draw upon. So you're presented with a lot of information to begin with. So we're going to start off with this bottom tab here. So this is our our CAD library, shall we say. So this is pre-made parts that exist within mecabricks. So with here, if I'm going to start off with this task, I'm going to actually be making my own character. So that's what I'm going to focus on for the first video, is getting to make a character, then obviously personalise that as we kind of go along. So firstly, let's start working our way down from the lower body and then working our way up. So minifigures and lower parts. And then when you log on and load in, you can then see you've got lots and lots of folders that you can click and work in between. So I'll just start off by making a kind of basic random character. So let's go Jurassic Park. And all I need to simply do is then choose a part, and it will automatically log in and load that into my mecabricks file. Now, wee bit different from Inventor, if I left click and hold, it actually rotates around, and if I right click and hold, I can then drag it about, and if I roll my mouse wheel, I can zoom in and out. Now, currently the kind of snapping is on for this, and that's actually this option here. This is my movement option. I've also got the rotate option up here, so whereas my mouth clicks just now, let me rotate around it, drag it about the screen and zoom in and out. If I wanted to work on my parts with this option, it allows me to drag my character, or this kind of Lego part, in several axes using the arrow keys. Let's just undo that. Whereas if I currently have this option selected, it then switches to a revolve or kind of rotate mode. So again, just by clicking obviously the correct highlighted circle will dictate which way this part will actually revolve and rotate, like so. Now, several ways of kind of building this character up is, you've seen me, I've got the lower kind of part in, then I'm going to move to the upper part, so I've clicked my drop down list. Let's go to upper parts, let's just pick a random one, let's go SpongeBob, and select this here. Now when you log it in, or load in, sorry, a new part, you will see it will automatically kind of overlap. So there's two ways we can do this, to kind of position it, as either go back to my movement tab, and click, hold and drag the arrow to drag that into place. Or my other option is, if I undo that, is with these dots, these are kind of almost like snap nodes. So what I can actually do is I can hover over that till it goes green and click it, and then I can be able to load that in, and it will automatically come in and snap into position. So it makes it a lot easier and quite quicker. Now, next we're going to look at is adding some colour and applying colour to our character. So with obviously each of these parts, as you can see, I can actually click on them individually. I'm given obviously the information about that product here, so we've got the object, we've got a transform tab if we want to kind of move about and so on and so forth individually, but a lot of this we can do on screen. But I can actually then begin to click on these colours and begin to change all my parts to something that I would maybe want for my design. So again, just quite random here, but lets me kind of start to personalise it a wee bit more. Let's finish my character off. So a few minutes of me putting in other parts. So heads, let's go avatar, find the green snap node, drop that on. Let's click it, let's rotate it a wee bit. There we go. Now again, lots and lots of things to pick from. So accessories and hand. So again, let's click the hand. Accessories in hand. Multiple things we can work between. So let's go for, I don't know, Then it looks like a wee lightning bolt. You can see that automatically